video. It's been a little while since my last video, and that's because not being busy, but we have had some bad weather come through here. There's been a lot of road closures and flooding back in Victoria as well, but here in Tasmania. So we had actually one time there where there was 3 days where the sun never shone once, which is quite rare since we've got here. But anyway, I'm getting out today for a 3-night camp to Tooms Lake, which is about 3 hours south of where I live in Scamander. I'm going to see what it's like, whether I can do a quick overnight camp on the kayak out there also, but at the moment I'm just going to get there and get set up. I've still got about 18 kilometres to go yet, and I thought I'd be on bitumen all the way, but no, it's turned into a gravel track, and yeah, I'm almost driving through what I feel like a farmer's property, but I guess it's somewhere in there somewhere. So and here we are, Tooms Lake Reserve. No shooting, no felling of trees, campfires allowed. Cool. And there's plenty of firewood here too. And over there's quite a few permanent campsites over here too. That I did not expect. So this here, down through here, this is where the camping is. See if I can find something out of the wind. Yeah, so there we go. Took a bit of getting in there and getting level, but that's a pretty good view. It's not too bad here, but on the southern side of the lake there's a fair few showers going through there. I've had a few here, so I've put up the outer wall on the awning, and then I've also put the inner wall in there, so that sort of keeps it pretty good. Well, as you can see, it's got a bit nasty now, but it's quite bright out that way, so I don't expect it to last long. My fire's going down there. I think it'll still keep on going, but I'm just going to have to watch what I've got to keep out of the rain. I've got dinner going, which is some pepper sausages and instant mashed potatoes. I think I've got some gravy in here somewhere too. Whew. And there we go, tonight's dinner. Bangers and mash. Okay, well, 10 to 10 now. Clear skies, so hopefully I don't get any more rain tonight. Don't know. Got everything packed away just in case, so been watching a movie, but I'll finish that off tomorrow, so yeah, I'm off to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, and what a morning it is. It was a little bit cool when I got out of bed this morning, but the sun came out and instantaneously it just got really pleasant. Might even get warm enough that I actually have to bust the shorts out, but we'll see about that. Won't guarantee it. I had a really good night's sleep last night. I must have, because it rained last night and I never heard it. And that's very unusual for me to not hear the rain on the tent. So yeah, got me fire going down there, and I'll get some crumpets and stuff cooking. Got a few chores to do around camp and finish off my movie and just have a nice relaxing day here, I think. I'm on the boat ramp here. I've gone for a walk from my campsite, which is just around the corner, and from the drone flight that I did this morning, I've actually found out this is quite an extensive settlement here. It goes for a long way up that way. I'll actually go up the boat ramp road up there and walk along the road and have a look at it, because I can't walk along there because it's all their own property. So interesting to see how many houses there are here, or beach shacks, lake shacks. So I've come to the end of the residence. It's probably about 300-400 meters long, and all you can see is solar panels facing that direction. So obviously there's no 240 power here, so you've got to have solar panels to get any power, but there's some very elaborate setups. Smoke coming out of a couple of chimneys, so there's probably a couple of people here, but I don't know the rules and regulations of how long you can stay here. I know down the road there's a place called Lake Leak. You're only allowed to stay there a certain amount of time per year, so whether that's the case here or whether you can actually stay all year round, I do not know. And this is the area that I'm camped in, which is the designated camping area at Tooms Lake. We have not a pit toilet. No, yeah, there's a pit toilet. It's quite nice inside, and some toilet paper in it, which is something I haven't found in Tasmania yet, but that's great. So my campsite's down there, and this here is the biggest part of the campground. So if you've got a big caravan, this is where you'd come, whereas where I am is for only small ones. So quite open, and quite a few campsites in here. So this here is the Tooms River. So that was obviously what was dammed up there, which has got to be one of the smallest dams I've ever seen. So I think this Tooms River flows down into the Macquarie River. and the dam is there to provide water and irrigation for the township of Ross. So I was walking back up to the campsite and I just saw that thing, the solar panel sticking up, so I thought I'd come down and have a look. There is obviously another little weir built in here, which is probably about 200 metres down from where I was standing before.
I have a visitor this evening, a lovely little wallaby. Well, I think it's a wallaby, eh? Could be a kangaroo. I'm going to say wallaby. He's actually very tame. He's probably only about 5 metres from my barbecue. I have another visitor tonight too. Mr. Possum's up the tree. Just as long as he stays up there, that'll be fine. Whew. Well, what do we got? 9:30. I think it's time for bed. Watched the rest of that movie, Tears of the Sun, Bruce Willis. It was really good. But yeah, head to bed now. Hopefully get up early-ish, have some breakfast, and then I'm going to head into Ross, because apparently it's a very historic township, and just have a look around that. So, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. And what a beautiful morning it is. I think it'll get cloudy. They're starting to build over there again. I don't know whether there's any rain forecast for today, but I wouldn't be surprised if I get showers again. So. But anyway, this morning I'm going to have myself some breakfast. Got my cuppa going. And head into Ross. Just have a look around Ross, because apparently it's a very historic town. And just have a sticky beak around that. And then come back here and have a nice relaxing afternoon. This is my last full day here. Tomorrow back to reality. So this is the township of Ross. Settled in about 1830, I think. It's known for its old sandstone buildings. So you can see in the kind of style they've got in the church there, and the pub over there, and also the town hall right behind me. And here we have the Ross Bridge, which was constructed by two convict stonemasons, opened in 1836. And here we have some old stables built into the side of the hill.
And here is the Ross Uniting Church, built in 1882. I have no idea whether they still have services there. So this here is what they call the women's factory, which is another word for women's prison. So these were where convicts from Britain, mostly stealing, were sent out to here. After a good behaviour time, they were let out into society and they could get pardoned in the end, but the majority of them, very few of them, returned to England again. So it was only open for about 14 years. And so there we go, that's the little township of Ross. It was absolutely fantastic walking around here today. I really enjoyed it. A lot of local history, and I just love the old buildings. They're really, really very pretty. And they've kept the town the way it is too. They haven't really done anything with it, so well worth a look around. Well, hello birdie. Got the fires all stoked up now and it's time to get ready for some dinner. So what's on the menu tonight? A nice steak, my favourite meal on the open fire, and bit of mashed buds. And a nice big thick one it is at that too. So but now it's raining again. Even 20 minutes ago it didn't look like it, but anyway. Well, it's about 8 o'clock now. I was going to do a drone flight tonight, but nah, it's just too dark. It just wouldn't be any value, so maybe tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'm not going to bed yet. I've still got a really good fire going here, but I'm just going to enjoy the warmth of it and relax with a nice cuppa, and hopefully it doesn't rain on me again. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's a bit windy. Got sunny now though, so that'll dry everything out, because this morning after I've had my cuppa and breakfast, I've got to pack up and head back home again. So what do I think of Tooms Lake? Well, I really like it. Yeah, considering it's probably quite a popular campsite, especially with fishermen, it is still quite clean. The majority of rubbish, little bits and pieces, and the fireplaces weren't full of rubbish, you know, broken bottles and stuff. There was a bit in there, but not a lot. No, I really like it, and the toilet's really good too. So yeah, I'd come back here again. I'd totally recommend it. And I've just stopped on my way back to home, not far from Bicheno. Nice big lookout over to Freycinet National Park. And with a backdrop like that, I think I'll sign off for this video. If you like this channel, consider subscribing to it, and I'll see you in the next one.